أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. A very good morning to you, Shamsuddin. I'm making this video from Cameron Highlands. I came to Cameron. I thought of doing a few video shootings, so this is the first one I'm sending to you. So I've been sending to you a lot of videos. I think about quite a number. Why don't you upload this in your YouTube? You're quite computer savvy, so you can upload these videos and YouTube, and then more people can watch. We can share it to a great number of people. Anyway, this morning I wanted to talk to you about a very specific subject: the monsoon winds. Why monsoon winds? The impact that the monsoon winds had on trade, on cultural expansion, Indianization of Southeast Asia. Now, the monsoon winds, from ever since we knew about the monsoon winds until now, they have had a great influence on Asian as well as Southeast Asian nations. The word monsoon actually derives from the Arabic word museum, something like M-E-U-S-E-U-M, which means seasonal. So what happens is these are known as seasonal winds. Seasonal winds, they have two seasons, and they in fact sort of influence the weather, the agriculture, the culture, the movement of the people, and the livelihood of most Asian civilization, Asians in fact. So these monsoon winds are also known as trade winds because those days, even until today, the trade winds play an important role in the transportation of goods as traveling by humans. That is what they call it, trade winds. They played a very, very important role on trade because I remember I told you about the overland Silk Road, and the other one is the one that uses the seas, that is from Arab countries right to China. So the trade so that is why they call them the trade wounds. They use one direction wind to go, and then they wait for the change and they'll come back there. And this is how trade benefited from the monsoon winds. The monsoon winds also affect the agriculture of all the nations that it passes because it brings either heavy rain or it will bring drought. So that the people depended upon the monsoon winds, and then there was social cohesion because of this. If there's crop failure because the monsoon did not turn up as expected, there will be famine, there will be suffering, and it's a monsoon winds which were responsible for bringing the civilizational changes. For instance, religion. Whether you take Islam, you take Hinduism or Buddhism, it is these trade winds that help the spread of these great religions from the west to the east, and then the people from east came to the west to learn more about Buddhism, Hinduism, Arab cultures and all that. So the trade winds or the monsoon winds played a very important part in the Indianization of Southeast Asia, in trade as well as cultural exchanges of the people. So from the time they can remember, they understood, learned, and enhanced the monsoon winds until today. The monsoon winds play a very important role in the livelihood of most of the Asians that we see until today. So the monsoon wind played a very important part. It is still playing a very important part in trade, in culture, in religion. So that is something about the monsoon wind. So saya sudahi dengan wabillahi wa taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nandri, vanakkam.